you tired of paying full price and waiting for sales on your games? Well, let me introduce you to Instant Gaming, where seriously, that is no longer an issue. Massive discounts on all your games. Make sure you click on the link in the description and get that checked out ASAP. Do it now. We are combating the pirates in the Ivory Coast. We are holding the French hostage in their own ports. We are also raiding the French mainland, raiding what little trade that they could possibly get, taking care and conquering Quebec, which was French, and about to attack another major town, Montreal, in Upper Canada, which also belongs to the French. The 13 colonies are currently holding their own while we deal with the said French roaming around the area, and we are sending a conquering force over to India. These 3 ships got battered thoroughly in the last combat with the pirates. There's only one of them left though, but it is a galleon. Don't quite know how it survived, but I'm not too confident in the ability of these ships in taking that ship down due to lack of functioning cannon and crew that is alive. We do have a couple of Indian men floating around, which is marvelous. We do have reinforcements on the way, all the way down here somewhere. I think they are actually on the way right now. Oh, they could be. Oh, no, this is them. A Admiral's 5th rate and 2 6th rates. All ready to go. We'll get them rolling down there. We have an entire Indian fleet, which I could also send down there to help secure that holding. That would be rather marvelous. We do need more ships though to help protect this area. Currently, it's not really defended at all, to be completely honest. The Portuguese are here, but they're our allies, so I'm happy with that. And if you have a look over here, the Persians are floating around with their little ships floating around, and that is something I need to be aware of. I do want a trading empire over here, but they're currently pirates in the area, and I do need to deal with them at some point. And also in the East Indies, I want some tea, and this is how we're going to go and get it. Last time, the French decided to come and have a little gander and send a few more troops to come and deal with our raiding parties. So I do need to go and pick them back up again. There we go. Nice and safe. And then capture the port again. Now, that is actually still full health currently, so what I am going to do is grab the Navy, send it in and out a few times, which will destroy the port completely.
Action stations, make ready for battle. Aye, aye, sir.
Absolutely make ready for battle. Burn the place to a crisp. There you go, it's pretty much destroyed. Marvelous. Now we also have our fleet over here with another raiding party. We do want to destroy this farm, however. So if I do the same with these and then get them back onto the ships, that would probably be a good idea, seeing as the French seem to have a few people roaming around. Let's get them to safety, and we can deploy these elsewhere if needs be. Oh, the French have a few ships floating around. A 6th rate, a brig, and a sloop. That's not going to be enough to dislodge us, however. We have built many more Indiamen. I'm going to get them all together. And then these will get shipped off to probably the Brazilian coast. So that's going to be another 4 or 5. Marvelous. We are still building some 6th rates. I need them desperately. Now, in terms of murdering the French over here, I'm just waiting for a little bit more recruitment of the line infantry, and then I can leave the colonial militia here to help guard the province slightly, because as soon as we leave, the French inhabitants are not going to be too happy. And I'm going to try and take it back, but there are iron mines and things here, which I most generously would like to get built as soon as possible. That would be marvelous. It would be a good idea to build a conservatorium here, just to help stabilize them. I mean, they're a little bit happy, but when the army leave, they're not going to be too happy and try and rebel, so I better get that done. And then up here, I would have thought that these Indians were going to go and try and murder me, but they haven't done. So I'm actually going to invest in a little bit of goodness around here, and that will include more furs. Let's do that. And then this one. And here we have the option to build something else. Now, I could go for a rake. Rakes are nice, but I'd rather have a bit more money from the province. It's a big trading area. At some point I would like to build the commercial port. That is probably going to be on the research list soon. A school would be nice. It would be good to get a church school, just because then we can convert the populace and get a man that we can run around to also help convert said populace. Otherwise they're not going to be too happy with us. Now, that isn't our man. We've got one somewhere. Let me just find him. Oh, he's up here. Marvellous.
I serve God's will.
See, the province we've just taken only has 13%, which isn't great, so I do think I should build a church school, because all of this area is definitely going to need converting to our religion, which will greatly improve the stability of the region. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're also building more Indian men in Port Royal and in Nassau. But I do have a gentleman running around somewhere that I need to get.
You can move your gentleman.
That I need to get over to Britain or something, because over here we do have another school, which is marvellous, but there isn't a man in there to help allocate research properly. Now, having more gentlemen is marvellous, and I just need to get the man over here. So really, I need a stray sloop, which I can use. I might be able to commandeer one of these vessels to do just that. Probably this sloop here, as it's the only one, and then we should be good. But I am going to wait until more ships arrive so we can occupy that area, because that is definitely something I need to keep hold of. Every area you control, it denies the enemy access. Taxes are a little high, not gonna lie, but we need the investment. If I really wanted to, I know I can't bring it up anymore, but I do want to lower the taxes. But we're currently using all the available cash to build new ships, new buildings, and everything else. So it pays off later to do this now while you build yourself up and get yourself actually sorted. The government is good and happy. We are trading a lot, especially the ivory, making a lot of money, which is marvelous. Research, I'm actually what is that I'm researching? Well, I'm going to rush down to the fire by rank. This reduces the upkeep costs, which is marvelous, but it gives us the fire by rank drill, which means all line infantry are then supreme. Oh, this is the one that we went for. Okay. Now that is a basic steam pump. This will allow us to build better mines. Now I'm actually thinking of stopping that for a time and actually getting the 4-field crop rotation instead, just to start that happening. It would be rather good. Then we could upgrade all the farms and get more population growth, and everyone will be a little bit happier. I do need the naval shore facilities though. This will give us the option to build a dockyard, and then at some point I do want a commercial upgrade. It's going to be one of these. That's a naval hospital. One of them. Hopefully it's not all the way down here. I don't know. I'll find it. Oh, it's that one. We need that to get the commercial basin. But what about this one? Commercial port. We need division of labor. Let's find that. Oh, that's that one. Okay, well, we're going to have to get that at a half-decent priority then, but first we're going to have to get that one. Oh, but this gives us large tobacco plantations and everything. Oh, that gives us more money. Excellent. I think we'll go for that, actually, first, over the food. That's pretty much all we can do. Diplomacy-wise, there's quite a bit going on. Spain aren't too happy with us. It would be good if I actually... Oh, but they're at war with so many people. Barbary States, Cherokee Nations, United Provinces, Pirates, Austria... It's their naval projection that I'm a little bit worried about. If Spain and France combined, we might be in a little bit of a pickle. France on their own, I can quite happily contain. But I don't want to lose that grip. So we're going to end the turn and get our troops recruited and then potentially murder these. Oh, but we also have this army. Get them on some boltage. I'm going to ship them off over here, drop them off and take that one. Or do I go over here and take this one? See, that one has a port, you see. And with a port, they can build ships, but without it, we'll have much more dominance in the area. So I think that that is what I'm going to do first. Let's take this area. Because then they can't trade out of it. I do believe it's going to hurt them a little bit more. So I'm going to end the turn and get some troops recruited. Oh, the French are retaliating to our raiding parties. Let's get them out of there. Oh! The French are being nasty. They have 3 sloops here and we only have 1. Let's try and get away from that. And no, they're coming at us. Looks like we're going to have to engage and see what we can do. Now, they have 3 times the firepower here. If I could take out the ship which has an admiral in it, we might be alright, but I don't think they even have one. The sea is a little bit stormy. This is our ship of goodness. The enemy are going to be over there somewhere. The wind is... Oh, they have the wind as well. To gain as much wind as possible, I'm going to have to go all the way up here. Saves a bit of screwing around. There we go. Now we should have the wind a little bit more. Oh, no. No, up here. Oh, I'm being a lemon. Having the wind makes it very difficult for the enemy to get to us. And hopefully, we're going to go towards them, but we're going to try and deal as much damage as physically possible. Alright, we're getting there now. We're nearly in range. I'm going to go for shooting some masts. If I can single out 1 or 2 of them, that would be marvellous. Let's see what I can do. I just need you to keep going, lad. Just keep going. Get in there now. We still have the wind. There you go, and turn away. I don't even think we hit them. Just gonna try and do these tactics until things are a little bit better. There we go. Oh, we've knocked a mast down already. Oh, excellent. Yes, this is marvelous. This is what you could do when you have the wind. Take out the masts. They are not happy. Still confident now because they've got buddies nearby, but a few more like that and they're not going to be too shabby at all. No, go the other way. Go the other way. No, 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 no. Move that way, thank you. See, look, you're being shot now. Now, they're still trying to take out the masts on that, which ain't going to happen. So what I do need to do is gain distance again. We're not going to take out the masts like that, but because they're all nice and slow, we should be able to just keep peppering them. Because they shouldn't be able to get to us. We just keep going. Ooh, we got shot at. Keep going. There you go. And again. Bits of micro, but this does work. Problem is, we're being shot at as well. because their guns are the same range. Oh, we've demasted the one at the back as well. That's rather lovely. Ships look rather wobbly like this, not gonna lie. Keep peppering that hull. Spinning around in circles often works. Keep going. Hopefully, we'll get somewhere. They've taken a lot of damage. They're now shaken. Slowly getting peppered. They're now wavering. They've only got 10 cannon left. This process does work. They can't catch me because I have the wind. And their sails are a bit naff. Okay, now they've changed strat, so this one is now actually routing, and this one will take the lead. But I need to go back to chain, and chain that one, or we're not going to win. Now, the one at the back is also heavily damaged in the sails. No, we're not reloaded. That's not good. We've also lost 4 cannon. But they're a ship down. Speed things up. They have... Oh no, they went for that one instead. Don't know why they bothered. That one, we've only got 6 cannon on this side. Yeah, that wasn't very nice, was it? Now the other one is being encouraged to fight. That's a bit of damage to it. The other one is still wavering. Yeah, we don't have many cannons left, to be completely honest. And now we are being fired upon. There. If I could demast it, we'll be on to a winner. Now, I've got a bit of a problem. My crew aren't too happy about the situation. We only have 8 cannon left. Oh, that is not good. I need that one demasted. Well, it ain't going down. Let's just keep trying. At some point it will. Oh, I do have the option to withdraw. Let's do it. If we can get out, we'll be good. Because we're down to 7 cannon. Crew are dead. Cannons have been destroyed. Yeah. Well, we attempted to do so. We didn't get slaughtered. We didn't lose a ship. So that ain't too bad. Yes. We are alive to live another day. Okay, the next turn we have got our plug bayonets. That's marvellous, and I would certainly like to keep going to go and get the fire by rank. So this college is going to continue to go down that route. 4 turns we will have our whatever that says, and then we can start getting a division of labour for more money. That's marvellous. Liverpool isn't actually growing at the moment, probably because of the taxes, and I can't really blame them. Now, I'm just going to have a quick look around up here, because they're not too happy. They're not too happy. They're just about right. Now, if I can upgrade that, that would be really good, but I can't at the moment. We need to build... Oh, this was a debate on last episode. Do I build a grand opera house and get more happiness? Or do I build a royal observatory and get another gentleman? Ooh. I'm thinking grand opera house just for time being. Well, that one does do research technology ray. It enhances our national prestige, which is all good, and it gives us a bit more to the wealth per turn, which is marvelous. I think we'll go for that. Yeah, we'll do it. 2 new 6th rates have been constructed. We have plenty of ships that have just arrived. These are the damaged ones. Now, and you need to be careful because the French have some marauding ships around. There's 6th rate. They have some ships that they've captured from the Barbary pirates, so they're not really a threat at all. But I do need to get these up here and healthy again. Now these 2 fleets, which is going to be marvelous. I can get 1 Indiaman to the South American trade route. Then they can occupy all zones, and that gives me an extra sloop to deal with. This fleet, I'm going to send straight into the West Africa Trade Theatre. Now I've got a little bit more here. Now I've got an Admiral's 5th rate and 1 6th rate. Now do I stash all of these down here as well? That is a jolly good question. I'll just move down with them for the time being. Because really I need these in this sector, because we don't have anyone there currently defending it apart from 1 little sloop, which is certainly not going to be enough. And I can't be having that. Now we've got all these Indiamen here as well, which is jolly good. These 6th rates, what I might do is potentially stick them... I kind of need them over there as well, to be completely honest. There's 1 6th rate there, which is okay, but I kind of need a little bit more. These have actually been tickled a little bit in battle, which is fine, I suppose. It's just a case of where do I employ these best. It would be nice to have a little bit more of a presence in the Bahamas, but I do need to build up some more ships. Now we do have that other fleet which is limping home. They are all 6th rates. Traces. If the French get giddy and start murdering me over there, we're going to be in a little bit spot of bother. These, and in the Bahamas as well, these 2 6th rates I might shufty over. Oh, no! Even better idea. So, oh, there's not an Admiral's 5th rate there, is there? I forgot that got blown to pieces in the last episode. Alright, I'm going to build 2 new Admiral 5th rates, because then I can have 2 with an Admiral, and then another 2 with another Admiral, which can be sent over to the Bahamas, and then an extra 1 which I can shufty into the defense force of the Brazilian coast. That sounds like a good idea. Now these are rather expensive, not gonna lie, but they are good. We need the Admiral in. Now the French decided to have a little bit of a gander over here. We are annoying them considerably now. Let's have a bit of a gander down here.
Ready and waiting for...
I want to see if I can raid that port, because if I can, that'd be great. What I can do is damage everything while I'm at it. This is going to slowly cost... Oh, we've got an agent there. I didn't even realise. Well, let's get the army over there. Blow that up. Blow that up. Oh, you can't quite get there, but we've damaged these at least. This agent... could I stick them in the iron mine? That produces a lot of wealth. I might even stick them by the port, because if I was to do that, I can then get to damage it on and off, gaining him skill and stature, and then hopefully we can take on the French gentleman. Now there was a little bit of a thing where the French like to send ships down here. Now we have a few Indiamen down there, but if the French are just sat there, that ain't gonna be fun. But this sloop we can move down here into Jamaica and get them to move that gentleman, hopefully, in safety. Now, the French own these islands over here, so that's going to be a little bit of a nuisance. I need a presence over here to take care of these enemy sloops. And I've got plenty of Indian men here that I can't actually really use right now, and that's a little bit annoying. Got another one here as well. I need these to be in the trading departments, making me money. We do now have, though, a substantial army. This Protestant man is making everyone a little bit happier. That's rather lovely. And we're making money from that as well. Excellent, excellent. Oh, in 2 turns, the place is going to grow. Ooh, even better. All of these investments are going to come in handy soon. There's going to be extra cash. All of these investments as well. Mines, better farms, more fur trade is all going to come in handy. That's why I need control of the sea. But we can at least give this French a real kick to make sure that they don't get any funny ideas. We can send this army up here now.
Ready and waiting.
Path blocked. What by? Oh, they're there, they're there.
Raise the flag.
Oh, there's not really a garrison either, so we're going to go and murder all of them. Excellent. While the army comes down and has a little play with the enemy. Don't want you, don't want you, don't want you. But the rest of you, yeah, let's go.
Further orders. Rats in a cage.
So, I could... I have more cavalry. I have better trained men, because they only have mainly militia. Some firelock armed citizenry. Pikemen, we can shoot them at range. The natives might be a little bit of a bother. And they've also got some rangers. Now, they are a little bit of a nightmare. They've got a bit of a cannon. We're going to go in. Let's go in. I just want to murder them before the French can muster up some extra reinforcements from the other little town. That could turn the balance in their favour, and I can't be having that. So this is the battlefield. I'm trying to find a nice location for the artillery where a hill isn't blocking anything, and I'm thinking at the moment maybe just there. Don't quite know where the enemy is going to be. I can go over here, but see, that hill is just... No, really, in fact, because the demi-cannons, I can't move them. Ideally, I'd put them right on the top of this hill and then fire down at the enemy, but that ain't gonna happen. So I do have to be careful. If you just have a quick look, see, that hill is very much in the way, but here we'll be alright, I think. It's the best that we're going to get anyway. They'll be able to fire into their positions. Wolves are apparently in these woods, but it is what it is. Now, the men... We've got this great big wall here that we can use for cover, but we do have to attack because we initiated it and we're trying to dislodge them. Got to use our cavalry in a smart way. I'm thinking... Because a lot of this... is where your men can't really go, so that's going to be mainly inaccessible. Thinking maybe down on the left flank. It all depends on where the enemy cannons are, but we can hide them a little bit down here, so we'll bring them down there for now. Oh, there should be two of them there. Yeah, there is. Get them moving. The general's bodyguard, I'm going to position near the cannons. Hopefully they don't get murdered. We're going to move our infantry along here as well. So what I'm doing here is I've got two here and one there. This is going to be the reserve. We're going to move these forward and occupy this area. This should leave the cannons full view to shoot anybody, and then move these over here as well. If the enemy come at us, then we've got all of these walls that we can help shield ourselves with, giving us a huge advantage, but that's only if they come at us. If they don't, we're just going to have to press forward. I did forget, I do have these dragoons as well. I'm actually going to stick these on this side. There's got to be a way I can get up here. I think it might be all the way around. I'm not too sure, but we'll just keep them around and see what we can do. Now let's begin. Oh, they have deployed really far back, and they are in positions. Okay, so that's their fixed artillery. So they can only really fire straight forward. So coming at it is going to be a little bit deadly, but if we were to somehow flank, we'll be alright. Gotta watch for these cavalry spikes. A horse running into that doesn't usually do them any favours. There's plenty of them as well. There's their militia, most of it. They've occupied... Oh, they did occupy. Oh, there's their tribal people on a horse, so we can start to begin. The range of our cannon is just over there, so really we're just out of range. I don't think those cannon are going to be the most accurate things in the world, Problem is, they are also holding the high ground. But if I can just do this correctly, it should be good. Okay. The enemy are gearing up. They've pulled back a little bit more. And they have many men over here. So they're quite split up. So if I can get close... Now, they've left this area quite exposed. My tribal artillery, tribal mounted cavalry over there are going to be having a bit of a good time if we can proceed forward. Now I'm going to put these marching over there and get them out of the range, or the view should I say, of the enemy excuse me, out of the way of the enemy cannon before we start taking casualties from it. Now, if they're going to split their forces, I'm going to just leave one over here just to help guard the area. Maybe over here. Leave them nice and wide. Now, these are the dragoons. I don't want to get them involved in any of that. That's just going to be a mess. I want to take out the cannon. What is that? Oh, they're the rangers. I'm hoping to run these down. Just going to do this smartly. Not to lose too many people. The cannon are a little bit useless. We're going to get the bodyguard down here with these. And that should be glorious. The horses are making their way. Now these can shoot while they are mounted, which is very nice, but they're a very large target and tend to get murdered if you don't do it right. Let's see how we progress. Would you look at that? We've got some native warriors. Now, they don't have guns. Ooh. Or can these skirmish? Oh, they are so done. They are so done. Skirmish and attack them, please. That would be marvelous. The army is still maneuvering. Not too shabby. See what these can do. They're going to aim. Some of them got murdered, I think. I think that was due to friendly fire, not going to lie. Now, they're never going to beat a horse. What I'm going to do is try and separate these. And leave them to it. Now, a cavalry charge will probably be very good, but if we don't need to charge them, then what's the point? They are on skirmishes after all. Just keep peppering them. And they do accidentally shoot each other every now and again, which is a bit of a downfall from them. But they're just going to peck them off. They can't touch them. Unless they get really lucky. But I can't see that happening. Get out of there, lads. Get out of there. Yeah, they're escaping. They're escaping. Just going to skirmish them now. They're reloading the little guns. Don't know how they do that while they're running around. Well, these are going to be dead. And they're going to get very tired very quickly. I'll leave the cavalry to harass them. Enemy are now actually shooting our dragoons. No. And that's with their tribal artillery. Oh, they're actually moving in. Ah-ha-ha. In that case, I want to occupy that wall. Get running, lads. Keep these dragoons over here on the horse. And we need to move this army in now. So they've done a full reshuffle. And we need to get on here. So if I get these 3 entire units, position them down there, that will be marvellous. There we have another one somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they're still after them. Why aren't you chasing after them and murdering them anymore? They're not going to get stuck there, are they? Come on, lads. Come on. Move! Don't be a sausage. They don't always know how to operate the battlefield properly. Could just go in at them, but these native warriors are actually quite good in melee, so I don't really want to do that. We can progress our army further. We'll get another reserve one there. You need to hurry up. Come on, lads. Because if those tribal artillery come at you, you're not going to be having a very good day. Get behind the wall. Get behind the wall. Just get behind the wall. They'll get there eventually. So they've got in a massive fat line now. They have adjusted their formation. Oh, they've been caught. No, go in and charge them. And get out of there. These tribal people are not doing what I want them to do. But they are going to be knackered, and a cavalry charge in the rear won't be doing them any favours. Yeah, they're now broken. That's kind of solved that situation. You go and murder the rest of them, while the full health one, we can move up here and help deal with some of this. And we'll get them running. Oh, it's happening! It's happening! Horses are coming in! Prepare yourselves, lads! Yeah, horses everywhere. They're trying to murder them on the horse. Oh, we're still shooting as well. Could get these off the horse real quick, but I don't think that's going to do them any favours. We'll just do a cavalry charge. No, 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 no. You stop there. Oh, many of them have been murdered. Hopefully we can deal with them quicker, sooner rather than later. They are wavering. Oh, that looks like we're going to get murdered. And they have been butchered. Excellent. Okay, dragoons go back there. Line infantry. Kind of need you on this wall again. Get yourself positioned and ready, lads, because this is happening shortly. Where did you go? I don't know, but this is now all exposed. We're going to get the dragoons in there, just take care of this artillery right quick, seeing as they have legs. These... oh, that's the general, I forgot about you. And then we have the other tribals, which are all the way over there. These are now accessible as well. Now, what are the enemy going to do? So that is their militia. I could dismount these and progress a little bit forward with these. Now, while they're on their horses, they cannot use their gun. So we are going to actually progress a little bit forward. Try and flank these a little bit and get these moving with them. I'll even get them both together. So they're going there. We can get these there somewhat. In a double line. That sounds fantastic. I'll start advancing and pushing that side while these eventually get into position. We could just shoot these. Are you going to shoot these? You know. Stand there and shoot them, lads. Oh, they're all trying to reload their gun, I think. They do have ammunition. I mean, why charge them and risk getting shot by a cannon when you overshoot, when you can just charge them. Shoot them. Come on, lads, get a grip. Oh, they're now firing. Oh, that didn't do them any favours. Half of them have just been murdered and they are now running away. Excellent. Charge the rest of them down. That's going to be marvellous. No stray units over here. Excellent, excellent. Oh, we have enemy movement now. Don't quite know what they're going to do, but we are nearly in position. Okay, now we can start running a little bit more. We can get these men in here. You can cover that sector and get a wriggle on. You can cover this sector and help them a smidge. We have one more line of infantry that we can use. I'm thinking just here for the time being. or even occupy that building. That'll make it rather difficult for them. Now, if we can possibly sneak in, that will be marvellous. Let's think about cavalry, how to best use it. Now, that's a general's bodyguard. Let's get these just over here. Positioned behind. You all need to run, lads, or you're going to get murdered. Let's get these over here as well. Fire has commenced. There's a little bit of a hill in the way, but we are murdering them. Marvellous. So if we had that technology I was talking about, this flank would, well, this line would fire, then get on their knee, reload. Then the second would fire, get on their knee and reload. And then the third would fire and get on their knee and reload. By which time, the first line is pretty much reloaded and ready to go. Now they're getting a little bit murdered, but it's all well and good. We can occupy this building, but we're going to reduce our fire rate, I think. Now we can... Once these fire, we're going to use the cavalry to sneak in and push. Gotta watch for them. More militia. Turn these to face. We can get these in a similar position. Don't think they're actually doing anything. Is that the... Oh, that's the pikemen. If they advance forward, we could just shoot them. I want to keep out of... Oh, look, they're running away. That's excellent. Well, now these cavalrymen, we can get them in a position down here. We'll get the other one down here. We're going to exploit this gap, push through, break these. Kind of want to wait for all of these to fire, but we'll tell these to hold fire just for a moment. Charge in the cavalry. And they won't be liking that. We'll even come through here and... Oh, they've shot a load of them as well. We'll get them through. They are still trying to fire while the pike... Oh, that's militia. Oh, that is really close. That is so close. If they go in hand to hand, the militia are done any day. But we can now murder these. And slap them in the rear as well. They won't like that. Cavalry charge in the back doesn't usually do anybody any favours. Yeah, they are now broken. And out of the field. These are probably going to be the same. These are being a little bit peppered. We are supporting them though. The pikemen are... Where are they? Oh, we're having a good gander down here, is it? Oh, okay. Right, well I might pull back and occupy this wall. Hopefully they can get there in time. Run, lads, run. What is that? That's... oh, the pikemen are down here. Yeah, they're coming in. They are coming in. We can now get these running down here as well. Run, lads, run. Need these to occupy the wall. Quickly. Come on! They have to wait for one man. There you go. Now get to the wall. Excellent, excellent. That's a much better defensive position. Few of them have actually been murdered. That's a lot more solid. Okay, okay. Now we're looking down here. Rather excellent. They are being thoroughly murdered. The other ones are nearly gone. Right, well, you can move over here, and we could even just charge them. Charge them. There's another... Oh, this is the general bodyguard. They are the firelock armed citizenry. We can move these in right there. You can deal with them. You can stop firing for a moment. Oh, they already have. Yeah, they are now wavering. Them over there are actually coming back. Okay. Oh, we need to come down here. try and take that little area while we move forward. You need to actually run. This isn't looking great down here, not gonna lie. Our cannon are firing. Not too bothered about these. We could do with some cavalry support. Oh yeah, the dragoons, they're coming in. They're the pikemen. They may destroy our lads. There's the general's bodyguard. They've just abandoned this flank altogether now. Might be a good idea to move the cannon, as all of these are now thoroughly broken. Could at least get the cavalry down there. Hopefully we have a clear view. I don't know where the other lot are. I think the other cavalry got murdered, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We can now start moving our lads down there. I can occupy maybe a building or just stick some lads down there. That's 2 of them. We've got 2 more here. We can start moving all the chaps down this way. We can go this way, but we need to give them as much support as possible in a relatively quick manner. So far, they're doing alright. The dragoons are being murdered. The general just nearly got murdered. I'm glad this cannon can actually shoot these just about. Using the wall as cover really does keep them alive that little bit longer. But these are not going to be having a very good day of it. The dragoons are holding their own for the time being, but they could certainly do with some support. Where is that cavalry? All of you are going to have to run for a bit. Get the general's bodyguard floating around. Here's the auxiliary cavalry. Charge these right quick. Get them out of the way, they won't like that. And that's another lot sorted. Okay, that's that flank gone. Excellent, excellent. Let's get these dragoons back round here. Protect this side. Looking a lot better already. Move them over. Let's move some troops down. Get them there for the time being. You're going to have to murder them. You're going to have to move down here. Don't think I've missed anybody. They are militia. You could just go and murder them. Just charge in! Just charge in, lads! Excellent, they are being thoroughly murdered. Nice. Still looking half decent around here. We are losing dragoons though. Do with that militia being dealt with. Even better, if we stick these here, we can possibly shoot these. No, that won't work. Charge at them. Don't get caught by the pikemen. Don't get caught by the pikemen. They're being caught by the pikemen. Hoping we can murder the general. There's not that many of them left. Our dragoons are nearly wavering. I've actually used quite a bit of ammunition. Yeah, dragoons are now running. They're not going to like being tickled by the... Oh, shoot them, shoot them. Shoot! Please don't tell me you need to reload. Yes! Oh, that didn't do them any favours. Yeah, they're not liking that. Charge them while they're wavering. Go, let's go! That Frenchman, I think, just got murdered. Oh, nice! Yeah, that worked. They didn't like that. Morale was weak and we charged into them. He just got murdered with a bayonetless gun. Excellent. Oh, that went rather well. General's bodyguard. And the general has escaped. Well, that is a success. How marvellous is that? Not too bad at all. We lost 300 men and we murdered 1,286. Not a bad ratio. Somehow, I think they've actually got a little bit more alive. Experience has been gained and we've taken the city. Well, the town, whatever you want to call it. Excellent job, lads. Oh, that's going to cost me $2,000 to repair all of that. Oh, that's painful. And really, 700 of that is just the dragoons. Oh, wow, they are expensive. But they did alright though, didn't they? They held their own. Not bad, not bad. And that means the French have been thoroughly removed from this area, and the only presence that they now have is this town, and a smidge over here, and I think that that is the rest of the French. Then we're just talking Indians. Yeah, that. Oh, that's France as well. Oh, yeah. Of course it is. They've got New Guinea. Well, not New Guinea, whatever you want to call it. What port is that, though? Is that a trading port? Oh, there's Chilis there. Oh, we better go and murder them. We need to do some naval invasions. And that's the... Yeah, that is France pretty much booted. That is a success. We do need... Yeah, look, see, I've moved the army out. And they're not too happy with it. Now, I can exempt them from tax, and they're a bit happier with it. But it kind of needs a bit more troopage in there. To be completely honest, just to keep them from being a nuisance. Well, how much money do I even get from it? I only get 578, see. So I don't want to go too mad. I mean, it does go down. Each turn, the resistance to foreign occupation does reduce. So that isn't too bad. It just costs a lot of money. Which is a little bit of a nightmare. Military technology. We have apparently researched something juicy. Or did we already look at that? Oh no, yeah we did. That's fine. Now we are securing a lot of these areas. It is going to take a little bit of time to properly consolidate them. It might be worth just recruiting some militia and leaving them there so we can tax the regions and just not have them get murdered. I mean, it's probably a good idea. It depends how you want to do it. You can just not have any men there, but you're asking for trouble, and that's a little bit much. If we can just build stuff and make things a little bit nicer, I will. Just having some militia there really does help. It does cost a little bit of money, but we are going to have to do it. Get some militia in, keep the peace. We also need to fix this place up because we've ruined it a little bit. Now there is a French missionary floating around. It would be good to murder them, but for that really you need a rake man. We don't have any of them over here, but I'm a lot more confident the 13 colonies are going to survive now. Kind of need to send some troops down there though. We'll do that once we've taken care of Plaisance. That's probably awfully said. Well, that's all we could do this turn. I'm going to end the turn and see what shenanigans happen. And France is asking for a peace treaty again. I don't think so. Oh, would you look at that? Spain wants a trade agreement. I'm surprised about that. Ooh. Now then, this can be a little bit controversial because they are at war with the United Provinces. And we're allied with the United Provinces. And Austria. Spain is a big one. I think I'm just going to refuse this because they're also asking for... See, do I? I don't want to strengthen them. No, they can get stuffed. Oh no! Our sloop, which has been raided by the French, is now being raided by the pirates. No! Get out of there. They have managed to escape.
Reached its maximum production and export capacity. And cannot have its ports upgraded
Shut up.
further.
Ah, defender Portugal. Oh, Portugal. This is... Yeah, I need to defend Portugal. Enter war on side of ally. We're now at war with Spain. Oh, great. Well, things have just got spicy. Oh no, our gentleman, the good one, has just died from being old. That ain't great. Now we don't have any gentlemen up here. That's a nightmare. So being at war with Spain brings its own issues, as they have galleons, and they are everywhere. Galleon, 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 galleon. That is not ideal. Ha! Well, seeing as they're a bit of a nightmare, I suppose what we could do is have a bit of a gander. That's the dockyard. That's where they build the galleon. Do they have another port? Yes, they do, but it's there. I don't know what they can build there.
Yes.
Let's have a gander.
Discretion is assured.
There's a town.
Another mission.
There's an army.
Your lordship.
And that's as far as they're going to get. Okay. Well, I feel like we've subdued France quite a lot. It might be a good idea to start prodding Spain a bit. It's their naval power which is the most threatening to me now, right now. The Portuguese don't have that much of an army there. Oh, this is going to be tough. See, they are a major threat on the sea. If they were to come down near the Ivory Coast, for example, then I won't be having a very good day. But at least we now have a little bit of an escort here. Oh, see, look, now they've pinched it. The Ottoman Empire, at least we're friendly with them. We'll just have to keep an eye out. At least we've got somebody there. These were actually from over here. I shuffled them along. What is that? That is another trade ship. Oh, did I miss an opportunity? I think I did. That's not very good. Well, these stricken ships, I still need to get over here. I need to try and get them in a port. We'll go that way and see what we can do. Spain, just a trade out of there. Spain trades. Not much out of there either. Okay, thing is, I trade a lot out of that, and I don't know if I'll be able to stop the Spanish. Now, what trades out of there? 13 colonies, that's our buddy. Spain, France, pirates with a galleon. So many galleons. I need this sloop to get down here so we can transport our man. But all them Indians that I can't move yet because it's too risky. But we can get the sloop down there, fixed up, and then move the person. Now, this invasion is going to be a fairly easy one. We can at least do that. Let's assault it. Now, we are most definitely going to win this with superior forces and so on and so on, but I still don't really want to take any unnecessary losses that I don't need to. Now, the line infantry are the precious ones that I want to hold on to. The colonial militia, I'm willing to let them die a little bit and keep the general floating around somewhere. Where's the enemy? There they are. Now, they should be able to deal with this fairly easily. If we can get sat on this hill Something like that. Get them moving. Now we can occupy these buildings, which certainly comes in useful against cavalry. Oh, where's the cavalry? Oh, they're there. Oh. But yeah, because the cavalry, unless they get off their horse, can't do anything about it. So I'm going to move these men into that position. And just in case the enemy get giddy, I am going to just protect the flanks a smidge. Because as much as I don't want the line infantry to get murdered, I also don't want the colonial militia to get slapped in the face with 1,000,000 horses. So I'll just set this up. So we're making our way up to that building now. If we can get there fairly quickly, the cavalry won't be able to charge us down. Here we go, they're going to run in now, I think. Off they go. Yeah, speed up when they're going in. Wave flag carrier doing a fine job of flapping it around. Oh wow, that was something, wasn't it? Well, they've now barged in the door and are working their way in. They're going to take up positions all the way around the building. And the men that are spare line up in it, all protected and ready to replace anybody that dies. Now I do wish many games would occupy buildings like this, and I don't know why they don't. For example, Men of War, where you're going to manually put them all in the right position because the pain, I suppose there's not really enough of them half the time, but no, I like it. Occupying buildings on this game, it's marvellous. Now, I don't know where the enemy is gone, but we're going to proceed forward. Because I've had enough of this now. Let's go. So we are about to engage. I was hoping these will be able to shoot at them, but they can't. So I need to get them over there. I need to get these over here. If you look at the terrain, I've not got the best angle. But if we go that way, it ain't too bad. And they're going to be there. See, look, they're manoeuvring already. Oh, that's the colonial. Not the colonial, the firelock pistol men. Not pistol. You know what I mean? These lot. These are all going to be reloading. The ones at the back are just steadily waiting. I just don't want that cavalry to charge. If they do, we're going to be in a bit of spot of bother. A few people got murdered over there. Come on, lads, there you go. Oh, that didn't do him any favours, did it? Oh, that was good. And now we've got the line infantry here, about to fire. Well, that certainly didn't do them any favours. Many of them just died. And now they're running away. Excellent. Just need this cavalry dead now. Do something like that, get these running. Now I should still be able to see them because they're on a bit of a hill. The other guys are dealing with them quite nicely. Yeah, they're not liking that. They're now running away, and now there's only one remaining. Hiding all the way up here. I think these ones didn't get the memo of where we're going to be. Oh look, they're coming back. Hopefully these guys have reloaded their weapons. Oh, they have! But missed. Most of them missed. Oh, is that cavalry coming back as well? Oh, it is. Damn it. Oh, they've come round here. They're taking on the doodahs. Could do with these shooting at them in the windows. There's not many of them left, but they are. We were beating them with clubs, and they're on horses with axes. Now I think they are actually done. Honestly, they've just murdered 21 people there. Shocking. I don't quite think these know what they're doing. They're going to get murdered in a minute, and they're just kind of standing there like lemons. Hopefully they've reloaded the weapon. Yeah. Some of them have, anyway. Oh, and I thought more of them would have died from that, but apparently not. 9. Ha! Oh dear. Oh, they're going. They're all a bit scattered at the moment. Oh, they're going down now. They just want to stand there and get shot at. I mean, why not? Just let them. Honestly. Oh, now they're running. And that's it, they are done. Excellent. Heroic victory. Really? I may have gotten that due to the low losses, but I don't know. Was it exactly a difficult battle, was it? Well, we can fix all of these up. First of all, get that sorted.
Ship-shape and Bristol fashion,
We can't recruit anything until the building is repaired. Oh, we better fix that. And now we have this port. It's also generating us more cash. We can improve the farm.
A source of tall timber is essential for building and maintaining a navy. And your nation is blessed with all the required natural resources on its very doorstep.
Okay.
Developing your timber production capabilities will also provide a valuable source of income from those nations without their own supply.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Okay. Didn't realise this place was that valuable, to be completely honest, but it is what it is. Might be some special bonus to having that.
Where to, Captain?
Right, and then there was these people over here which are a little bit still bruised and battered. Need to repair that building. You need to get fixed up, and then everyone should be fairly happy. Now, these aren't quite there yet. But in one more turn they will be, so that's good. However, I still need to recruit some more because I need some for this town here. So I might as well recruit some more. Because I could do 2 at a time there, which is marvellous. Now we've got ranges over here. That's all well and good, but they're over there. And they're not really doing anything. So I might get rid of them. Because I can't run them through here. To actually use them and have to send ships around and then send them all the way around. It ain't worth it. I'll just get rid of them. And stick another colonial in there for the sake of it. Should be making some good money out of this now. Seeing as... Oh, they're still being built. Okay. Didn't quite realise that. We should soon have a man there to help convert people to our doodah. We've got shippage over here. We've now completely took over all of the available slots. Or at least we will do soon. Then over here, still got our ships there guarding the area just for the time being. That's it. We needed to sort this out. So we are pirating the French goodies there. Yeah, we could do with another 6 or 8. That's the only problem. I'll tell you what. We have this lot here. We can move these into... Oh no, we need them in the Bahamas soon. No, we'll put them in the Bahamas. You can go over there. Then all of you can come in here and move to the West African Trade Theatre. And that's you lot sorted. These ships, once they are ready, I could send a couple of them back down there. But I do need to wonder how I'm going to destroy all these galleons. The galleons are good, but they're slow. They have shorter range cannon, which you can exploit, but as you saw in the previous episode, if you get clocked by one of them badly, your admiral's ship can explode in one slap. We do have people on the ground now that can move. I've got a rake somewhere. There he is.
At your service.
Oh, we already moved him. Well, we can have a quick scan over here.
Sir, your orders? Troops, forward!
And that's just a little trading port. Which means, yeah, they can only build sloops and brigs, which isn't really a threat, more of a nuisance than anything, but they're getting quite a lot of cash out of there.
Ready for orders.
Well, I can raid that,
Sir, by the left. Sir.
raid that town. Oh, that's not a town, that's the actual production centre. We can wiggle around there, we can have a quick tickle at Spain. What I find interesting, despite us slapping French real hard, they apparently still have more prestige than what we do. How do you find that out? Economics? Enlightenment? Oh, apparently we are more enlightened than them. Economics? I'd have thought that we'd have more, seeing as we're blockading all the ports. Naval? About half. Spain is close. Combined, they are higher. I do hope Portugal doesn't get beaten, not gonna lie. Prussia is through the roof with military, that's ridiculous. Our fleet is still on its way to India. I just hope that we have enough troops down here, and have Portugal, who we are allied with, has a port here. I'm hoping they will assist, but we shall see. And on that note, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to find a way to move our Indian men to profitable areas without getting murdered. Our navy is needing more of it, let's just put it that way. And I shall see you all in another episode. Thank you very much. I shall see you all later, and make sure that you have some tea. Make sure you press the like button, because that helps me out so much you will not believe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.